What if I didn't spend 24 hours on the road and just wasted them on staring outside the window? So, some months back, I went home to visit my parents, and I thought, why not making something while I'm traveling? Because traveling long distances is boring, and making stuff is fun. For the context, I'm in Slovakia now, and my parents are in Belarus, and journey there is really long, and it takes 4 minutes of transportation. It's a lot. So, this is the story of watch socks. It's gonna be weird. Roll the video. So hi, I'm going home today and I've decided to do something productive while I'm on this journey and I'm knitting socks. I've never knitted a sock in my life, so I think it would be a fun activity to pass the time. The estimated journey length is around 24 hours. If everything goes well, it could be under 24 hours. At that time I hope I will have a little bit of sleep, but also I would like to finish at least one sock. I think it's a doable goal, but I guess we'll see. Also, little disclaimer, I can't stand talking to camera in public, so I don't think that I will be talking too much. So potentially this whole footage could be garbage, but I'll try my best to document most things. I hope you can understand, because I'm shy, and filming myself in front of people makes me very uncomfortable. So let's see what we can get out of this. This is my luggage. I'm not taking those books, so don't worry. But here, these are supplies. I'm taking this red yarn, so those are going to be red socks and those are circle knitting needles. Okay, let's go! So our first mean of transportation is shuttle bus, because we are going to airport and we are in the shuttle bus. First things first is mandatory stare out of the window. The scenery was alright, here are some ruins of a castle, and then I started to knit the first sock. For the love of God, I couldn't remember how to cast on, here is my confused face as an evidence, so I had to watch a tutorial and we were good to go. Here's my approving face as an evidence, and this is how it looked. It so happened that I was alone in the shuttle, so I could film myself the whole time. It won't happen again, unfortunately. Here are 2 or 3 rows that I made. And I've noticed that I made a mistake, so I had to start over. And I wasn't happy about that. But I continued. Until I saw those electric windmills. I love them so much. Just arrived to the airport. I'll now go through the customs. I think customs always make me nervous. Now I quickly go through the duty free. I think I want to find something to eat because it's already evening and I'm a bit hungry. And then I will continue eating. So this was my dinner. It was alright. It was tofu with stuff. Okay, I'm full now, and now I will try to find some quiet place to continue knitting. I don't know how successful I will be. Is it possible to find some quiet place at the airport, preferably without people? But I will try. And I found some place to sit. Not exactly quiet, not exactly without people. I guess I was too naive. But this was my progress at the moment. And then I managed to film myself knitting a little bit at sunset. I'm now going to the gate and I'll show you my progress with the sock on the plane. So this is how sock looked in the beginning of the flight, and this is how it looked at the end of the flight. So I just landed, home sweet home, sort of. I used to live here for almost 11 years. Let's go see outside. Changed a lot. But I'm not going anywhere yet, I'm staying here because I'm waiting for the bus to Belarus. And it will come in an hour and a half, something like that. So again, we have time to kill. Guess what we are doing. So, about the sock. This is the progress. I have to start over. You see, this is too big. It's like, it's not a sock, it's a sleeve. It's a sleeve for a sweater. So, yeah, unfortunately, all those hours of knitting go down the drain. It was the perfect time to start knitting the heel, and I was thinking maybe I would continue and just for the sake of learning, but I think now at this point it's just waste of time, so I'd rather start over. It's around midnight right now. I am a bit sleepy. I have a feeling that I will not be able to finish one sock till I finish my journey. But yeah, it always goes like this. Things take way longer than you expect. I guess that's life. So yeah, I'll start from scratch. The problem is, I don't know honestly where is the problem. Maybe I have too thick needles and not that thick yarn. Maybe that's why it's so loose and big, the sock I mean. I'll try to make fewer stitches and probably will be smaller. I don't know whether you can see or hear, but I can't talk really well right now because I'm sleepy and tired. Okay, bye. I decided to rather go outside and knit than to stay at the airport while waiting for my bus. And here I am on the bus. Obviously, it was too dark to knit, so see you in the morning. Okay, I made it home. I'm very tired, I'm very sleepy. For the last part of the journey, I couldn't keep my eyes open. I've got terrible headache and I have no sock. Let me show you. So this is what we've got after I started the sock again for the last time. I know I wanted to finish the sock till I finish my journey here, but oh well, it didn't happen. But please don't despair. I've got a lot of information from my trials and errors, and I think we're now on the right way. I think it's the right size now. It's not too big. I tried it a little bit on my foot and it sits, I think, well. So I might continue knitting the sock while I'm here, and maybe I'll start the second sock on my journey back to Slovakia. So now it's time for my vacation at home, and I see you on my journey back. See you in 2 weeks. Hi guys! So 2 weeks went by, and today in a couple of hours I'm going back to Slovakia. Those 2 weeks were incredible. I spent time with my family, I spent time with my friends, I filmed 3 projects, all of them should be up on my channel, so check it out. And also, I made a sock. Yeah, I decided to finish one sock to check it out, the technique, let's say. So yeah, so this is the first sock, the right sock probably. And today, when I leave, if light would be available, I think I will start knitting the second sock. Considering that I've already done one, I think I have a chance to finish the second one during my journey back to Slovakia. It might be that this journey back would take longer than my journey here, so I probably will have more hours to dedicate to knitting this sock. So I guess I see you in the evening in the car. And so I'm in the car on the way to catch my bus to Lithuania. As you can see, I had very little light at my disposal, so I made a few rows of a new sock and called it quits. And this is me on the bus at night, and this is me on the bus in the morning. Here's my progress, and this is the EU borders. That almost rhymed. Hi guys, I just got off the bus. I crossed the borders of Belarus and Lithuania so now I'm in Vilnius, home sweet home again. The bus trip was awful. Shortly, it took way too long. I didn't sleep much, so I'm a bit beaten up, tired, and slow. So now I have a couple of hours to spare before my flight to Vienna. And guess what am I going to spare them with? If you guessed knitting, ding 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 ding, you are totally right. But first, I have to fetch myself some breakfast and coffee. Now what I want for breakfast. I'm not gonna lie, this one bothers me a little bit. So this is my breakfast. Coffee. This is cheese, egg and mayo salad with garlic to repel people even more. Baguette with butter. And for dessert, pistachio donut. We've got guests. Alright. I think I've done a mistake. Hi guys. Do you want some bread? I am a sparrow lady now. I definitely made a mistake. God, I'm so full right now. But before the storm comes, maybe let's try to do some knitting. In the bus, I made the whole cup of the sock. Now I will continue on knitting the leg part. Also, this is my view. Started to rain. I found this spot under the bridge with this view. Skate park. Oh, look what I found. I can sit there and it's almost dry. Starting to get really difficult. I'm getting more tired, the headache starts to kick in, and yeah, I'm feeling it. But oh, look what we've got. We've got a cuff and the leg portion of a sock. Now it's time to do the heel, which looks like that. This one I think is the most difficult part of the sock knitting, so I would need to concentrate for like an hour, I think, and after I finish the heel it's just smooth sailing. So I'm hoping to finish the heel before I go to the airport, because there is just chaos. So this is the heel flap. This is called reinforced heel, something like that. Should be very sturdy. I'm like knitting on autopilot right now. The difficulty of this technique is like 2 out of 10, but sleep deprived, it's proper 8 out of 10, I'd say. The only thing I want to do right now is to teleport to my bed, so I'll have to wait like around 10 hours till I lay my dehydrated skin on my soft bedding. Oh my god, my hair. Terrible. Update time. The heel is started to shape itself. I didn't finish the heel like I planned to, but it's fine. I know the steps, I know how to do it now, so I can calmly do it at the airport. Jesus, I'm so slow. But anyway, so it's time to slowly move towards the airport, so I'll talk to you there. We are at the airport. I go straight to the customs. I'm worried again as usual. So I just went through passport control and I bought at home zigzag scissors to cut zigzag edge, and they took them from me. Let's find some again quiet and not chaotic place to continue knitting. We are sorted. They just announced that the flight will be delayed for 40 minutes, so more time for knitting. And after 40 minutes went by, I went to board the plane. This is my sock before taking off, and this is my sock after landing. And it is almost finished. And here's the person who spent 30 hours on the road, looks like. Guys, we are home. Almost. I am dead. I don't wish this kind of trip to anybody. I'm glad it's over. It's 3 a.m. right now. I have a headache. I really want to sleep. But we made it. I didn't finish them on the road, but almost finished them on the road. So I made it up to toe section. And then I was too tired and sleepy and I couldn't do anything. It was hard to exist at this point. But anyway, the voyage socks are done. They are not perfect, but I like them. I nominated them to be my house socks. This is the close-up for you. Very nice, very nice. I think I will go now. But before I go, I don't ask this very often, but if you're into this kind of madness, I mean videos like this, maybe consider subscribing.